All right. So today let's talk about the few different things that you need to think about if you're going to develop a data to action strategy. We have data and we have people who want data. And the truth is, the longer time goes, the more data that we have and the more overwhelmed these people get, the further apart they go. It's hard for this person to access the data, at least where it lives. So we need to connect the two. And there are two ways that we generally connect it. The first way is through data people. This is like your researchers and evaluators. These are the people that this person says, hey, I need data. And these people respond and they say, oh, I can get that for you. And they go over here, they do some exploratory data analysis. Maybe they just understand certain data sets, what's being stored, so that they can communicate with this person. Now, just having people go get your data for you, it's not really a scalable solution. And chances are we want to have more people access our data. Therefore, more decisions can be made using that data. So more action can be taken. What we do too is we have a reporting strategy. And our reporting strategy has presentations, dashboards, these kind of things. They form a connection between the people that need the data and the data itself. So those are the connection pieces. There are a couple things that these people need to know in order to create these kinds of things. One of the things that we need to know is just what data exists. This is general data governance because it's not just what data exists, but what do we have access to? What's easy to access? How do we go about accessing that data? How do we get it put into our dashboard? What's public? What's not public? Does this person have the authority to see it? All of those questions need to be answered if you're coming up with a strategy about making use of data. And we also need to think a lot about user needs. So this is the user experience component. And I'd say these are the four things that we really need to think about. We need to come up with a reporting strategy. We need to build the capacity of people in our organization to be able to go get the data, analyze the data, and bring it to a person in a way in which makes sense. These are also the people who are creating the reports. So this is your data capacity building or data culture building, growing. We have our reporting strategy here. So the more we can make it a systematic kind of reporting strategy, the better off we would be. We need to think about user experience design. What are the user needs? What do people actually need to understand the data? And not just, okay, they need such and such data, but what is it exactly about the data that they could use that would help them make their decisions easier, bring them to action faster? And then all those little data governance pieces we talked about a minute ago. And if you have all those four things, you can really come up with a useful data to action strategy. So that's it. Think about your data people. Think about your reporting strategy. Think about your user experience. And think about your general data governance, what data you have available, what you might have available if you ask someone nicely, that kind of thing. And that's it. So good luck, and I'll talk soon. All right. Bye.